Alabama Amateur Radio Society also, as we're a club here in this community and have been for well over 30 years. The Northport City Council, again, I thank you. Tuscaloosa County Commission has been behind us as well, and we thank them also. The Tom Baby Resources and Development Council, Conservation and Development Council has been helpful in providing funding. All these groups have banded together to help us provide funding to install the necessary radio antennas and the equipment there at the Lake Lurleen Tower. Again, we looking forward to serving. That's what we do, and we just appreciate the council's support in making this happen. Also, I'd like to thank Mr. Davis and his assistants. He's been very, very helpful with whatever we needed to have on hand and documents he needed. So I think we're on board with that. Again, thank you very much for that opportunity.
Thank you. Next citizen is William Newell. Now, excuse me. Mr. Now. Please state your name and address for the record.
William Now, 5217 Northwood Lake Drive West, Northport, Alabama, 35473. Found out in February they're finally, after 50 years, they're finally going to asphalt my cul-de-sac there. But longer than that, they've been picking up trash and stuff, and there's beside the road on the south end, there's a hole about like this, about a third of the way around. If they don't get that filled in, the road is starting to cave in to the circle now. So something needs to be done for it, you know, so the asphalt, when they do put it down, will stay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Brooke, she's already writing it down.
All right.
She's on it.
Well, yeah, well, I appreciate it. I mean, it took 50 years to get it paved. I want them to do it right. I know, that sounds funny and everything, but I mean, really,
we've been there.
I asked a guy that did a driveway across the street, Dr. Hill's place, and I said, did you look at that road when you dug out and all that? He said, yeah. I said, what do you think about it? He said, well, I can't believe, he said, there's nothing there but the rock base,
Yeah.
a little tar, and he said about that much asphalt, and that's all, and that's been there over 60 years.
So your cul-de-sac's on the list to be paved?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, and then Brooke and her staff will look at that
All right.
request and we'll get
But
that
I
done.
mean, you know, it needs to be filled in, because like I said, they've been picking up, and it's going away.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for letting us know.
All right.
Item 14 is mayor and council members' business. I'll start with newly sworn in Councilman Wayne Rose. Councilman, do you have anything to address the public? All right. District 2, under my business, I wanted to announce that we've been working as a staff pretty hard the last couple of weeks. We're going to do our Trucks by the Tracks event. If you remember, a couple of years ago, we did a really successful event downtown Northport at the Triangle lot next to the train trestle. A lot of food trucks were down there. It was so successful, we had a couple thousand people in a small space, and we had some growing pains because of the success, and council's done a really good job. But it's May 24th. That's Thursday, May 24th, to coincide with county schools maybe getting out half a day from 11 to 1:30. So yeah, we're going to keep it short and sweet, because if we do any longer, people will get upset. That's all right. We've been working hard on it. Staff's been working hard. If you own a food truck, if you know somebody who owns a food truck, please encourage them to come down and call our staff at City Hall. We hope it to be a really good event again. So that's Thursday, May 24th from 11 a.m. to 1:30, the Triangle lot next to the train trestle, downtown Northport. So Trucks by the Tracks, we're going to start it back up, and we hope to see everybody there. I want to welcome Councilman Rose to our council. Once a public servant, always a public servant. Good to have you as a team member. So that's all I have under my business. District 3, Councilman Sullivan.
Just quickly want to welcome Mr. Rose here. It's nice to have this seat filled again. I know it's unfortunate we've had to do this twice, but thank you for all you've done and all you will do going forward. Look forward to working with you. Again, Mount Olive Amateur Radio guys, it's great working with you guys. This is a great project for that area, and just again, thank you for your patience. I think it all worked out for the best, and look forward to continuing to work with you guys. So thank you all very much and appreciate what you do.
All right. Again, Councilman Davis is attending his daughter's graduation. District 5, Councilman Hogg.
I'd also like to welcome Mr. Rose and appreciate you filling in and serving out the remainder of the term to help us progress Northport forward in a positive manner. So we appreciate that.
Mayor Aaron.
I also want to welcome Mayor, former Mayor Rose aboard. Still have it hard to break. I haven't served 8 years as he is mayor, myself as council, so if the roles have reversed, and it's good to have him back on board. And I just want to also say that we had a little mock council meeting on Friday with Buell Elementary as part of their project with schools to have some sort of activity with government, and there were several of us here and several of the staff, and apparently the kids just loved it. We enjoyed it too. It was a council meeting that there was no pressure on any of us. But anyway, I will hope they plan to come back again, and I'd like to see some of the other schools get involved and do this. But that's all I have. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Just before we adjourn, we've got a small reception to welcome Councilman Rose back to city government formally. So after the meeting, if you folks want to come by and introduce yourself or get reacquainted with Councilman Rose right after the meeting, he'll be available in the smaller room right outside of these council chambers. So I wanted to make that announcement. Item 15 is adjournment. I'd like to make a motion to adjourn. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Hogg. All in favor, please say yes.
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 All opposed, same sign. We're adjourned, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Who gets this stuff that he told me to give? What you don't have, I believe, are these two. I'm pretty sure you have the lease agreement.
TV's coming after you.
Thank you, sir.
Good.
I'll get out of the way so
Very
you can make
good.
it look good.